How many times we assume that the other person has wrong intentions in mind, which is why we get into a negative circle. Like say we keep on thinking about ourselves as to what might be in the person's mind, while the other person might not be thinking at all about you. And he is too engrossed in his own world, and we never knew. So let us discuss about this aspect of leadership growth, wherein perception plays a very, very huge role. And let us see what can we do, how to discern the negativity or a negative pattern in ourselves so as to know better about what the other person is thinking. So the first question is, the other person might be avoiding you because he is overwhelmed with work. So many times what you have seen is people take up lot many things and they have different perceptions. Whether the other person is asking you to asking your help, before asking your help, he is worried about whether you will be judging him. So that is the first thing comes into the mind. The second thing is whether he will finish this work or not. So before he thinks he is capable of not, he is thinking of other people's perception about him, and he might not have thought about you at all. He might have seen you, but his mind is not seeing you. So your eyes are seeing you, his mind is not, because he is too occupied with whatever problem he has right now. First thing. The second thing is he might be in a very unusual kind of shock or trauma because something has happened with me. It can happen, right? Every day some kind of thing might have happened, because of which he is too numb to respond to you or greet you even or see you. He is too traumatized, right? The third is putting some boundaries in place. The third thing is, like say, the boundary that he or she is trying to put is not about you, but he is trying to put some boundaries about himself, so that he or she is not trespassing your space. So that is what he is trying to, he's trying to contain within himself, because he has been too much of spreading or too much interfering might be, and that has been the feedback to him, and it is something nothing to do with you, right? So the fourth thing is dealing with an illness. Suppose somebody has a headache. What do you do with that? That headache might be such that he is not in a position to respond, right? And it can be bigger than a headache. Headache is a very mild thing that I am saying, but it can be bigger than something which is not allowing him to speak properly or respond. And somebody is not seeing you because he might be saving his finances, and he is not seeing you because once he goes out of house, his home, there might be some expenses. So reaching to you has some expenses, having a cup of coffee with you has some expenses. This might, sometimes I get into this kind of dilemma, right? Why to waste money while the outcome is nothing? If we don't have defined outcome, then I also feel the same way. Why to go and why to waste money? Then prioritizing family. So if the other person is not been in touch with you, it is about he's giving some family time. So is that some problem? It is okay, right? It is okay. So the other person is giving time to his family, so it is okay, right? Allow him to be a family person. Next is distracted by an unexpected life change. What happens is some people, although we all are okay with changes as very very effective leaders, but sometimes what happens, suddenly if something happens without any notice or any prior hint, then it actually makes us numb, and we are not in a position to react. So sudden shock kind of things. So we take time to process that information, processing within how to do it, what to do it, and accept the situation. How, if there is no control of such kind of situation, then the next is tired of having to put on a happy face. It happens so much of time. The smile becomes very very artificial. So he or she has decided that no bullshit anymore. It will be like, say, I'll be normal. If whatever I am feeling inside, it will be what I'll be projecting to the world. So that is his or her time to be himself. So, if we think that we should be allowed to have our own time, the other person also in need of some his time, B zone, to be in the B zone, right? So that has nothing to do with you. So if you think that it is linked to the respect that you have in his mind, it is not like that. It is not like that. Every person, if he is not completely himself, even if he shows some respect to you, it is worthless, right? Because it is not coming from the heart. So allow that space to him. Needing some silence and space, maybe after too much of noise outside, inside, maybe the person requires some kind of tranquility in his life. So allow him. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. So hope this helps. I'm Sangeeta. I'm a leadership growth mentor, and I help you regain your composure, overcome your negativity, and the way you see the world and people see you. I help you to process that and become more productive at workplace and stand out as a leader. That is what I do. So reach out to me. The description is below the box, and reach out to me at mail at the rate leadingwithsangeeta.com. Otherwise, also, if you are in my LinkedIn profile, then you can reach me out. Thank you for watching. Thank you.